So now according to you, no maintenance is granted to you.
Correct.
If it comes to medical, what are the medical expenses incurred by you for the 2 years according to you?
Yeah, lot. So for all the medical expenses which are listed here, and it can be seen, even one spectacle cost me 10,000 rupees. And every 6 months you have to change the spectacle. It's finding all means and ways not to take the accountability of the child, which he has been doing from past 12 years, which is not acceptable. And that is why I'm standing in front of the court to ask and seek justice. From past 1 month, we have been lurring around the same document. He's faking all the information that he is providing right now. I have proof for that. If you want, I can show you right now. The accommodation that he's staying, he's not staying there. I have the court records as well. I've sent it from here. I would request, that's a very lower amount. In the current situation, it is very low. Please understand.
Yes.
I'm not asking for that. What I'm telling is, I should be given a fair chance to present myself.
So you have filed the petition for maintenance in the year 2023.
2022,
So-
September 20th, 2022 was the application filed for interim maintenance. Again, my advocate at that
No,
time.
she says 2023.
Application
date is
so
there.
application was dated September 22nd, but the injunction, it was not supported by an affidavit. So that was again submitted in the month of March 2023. That is what we did.
So that's March. So now according to you, no maintenance is granted to you.
Correct.
And even to the boy also, except that medical and school expenses.
Correct.
Other expenses or other maintenance is not granted.
Correct.
Now, according to the court, you have not filed all the relevant documents, which are, according to the court, all the relevant documents which are supposed to be filed, you have not filed. Now, if we take the court order with regard to the medical and educational expenses, as far as 2024 is concerned, he has already paid. Now, 2023, that 1,58,000 towards educational expenses, he has to pay. Then, if it comes to medical, what are the medical expenses incurred by you for the 2 years, according to you?
Yeah, I will come to that. But in school fees as well, as all of us know, that school is not restricted only to school fee. There are bags, uniform, different kind of activities that happen in a school.
Have you given the
Yes, it has been
bills and the
given.
breakup for that?
Absolutely.
The lordship
It has
have
been
added
given.
and told you that figure.
She added that. That's why she made it to 1,58,000.
No, that apart from that, extracurricular excursion day out was not included as per what they have mentioned. It was only the transport, the book set, the uniform and school bag and accessories were included in this. Rest of it is not included, which if inclusive will become 1,87,689. And for last year, it is already 1,67,260, which has been spent. So it is not being considered right now. And as per the bills also, I'm holding the bills right now with me. And definitely medical expenses are something that cannot be foregone with pandemic, post-pandemic as well. It has increased for, and child are susceptible to, and his immunity low is which is very low, and he's very susceptible to cold cough, which is very common nowadays. So for all the medical expenses which are listed here, and it can be seen, even one spectacle cost me 10,000 rupees. And every 6 months, you have to change the spectacle.
Here, you don't have to say all that. They're ready
Ma'am,
to pay.
I am telling this because it is being highlighted.
They'll give it.
And he is finding, the respondent is finding all means and ways not to take the accountability of the child, which he has been doing from past 12 years, which is not acceptable. And that is why I'm standing in front of the court to ask and seek justice. From past 1 month, we have been lurring around the same document, not taking action on it because he is not ready to take. When I am already having the expenses from 10 years I have spent, I've not looked at it. Yes, I have done that. But now he is not ready to take. And this is what has happened in the past as well, where he has denied all his responsibilities. He's faking all the information that he is providing right now. I have proof for that. If you want, I can show you right now. The accommodation that he's staying, he's not staying there. I have the court records as well. I've sent it from here. The affidavit which was filed on 24th April gives that address. I've sent that this court document to that address. It is written here. He has left that location long back. And he's falsifying blatantly on affidavit that he is staying there so that he can escape all the expenses that he should.
What is the scope of this petition? Please tell the court.
To provide maintenance for the child and myself, which has not been awarded by the lower court. And I am being deprived for that from past 12 years.
You have to advance arguments on that. When the court
Absolutely.
is asking you, you have to specifically tell the court what the court has. If
Absolutely.
something beyond that is required, court will know.
Okay.
Now you told the court what are the medical expenses and what are the educational expenses.
Yes.
Now, as per the order, they will pay that. And as far as your maintenance is concerned, whatever the as per the requirement, in the meantime, along with this expenses, you pay 30,000 pending consideration further orders by the court below to the boy.
Yes.
to the boy, and her maintenance, let her come up with all the documents and with all the whatever that has to take place, and I'll direct the court below to decide this application within 2 months from the date of receipt of the copy of the order.
Yes, Your Lordship. Application has already been decided. If you can, if you are saying that he has to pay 30,000 per month from now onwards, he will pay it, Your Lordship. He will have.
Lordship, I would request that's a very lower amount. In the current situation, it is very low. Please understand.
Yes, please come. Agreed with the order passed in I number 6 and MC number 6189 of 2021, whereby the court below had granted had directed the husband to pay only the educational and medical expenses and other expenses of the child, and not granted any maintenance to the wife. The wife is before this court. It is the case of the wife that MC number 6189 of 2021 is filed by
Respondent in this
husband.
Husband.
Has filed with the husband seeking divorce. In that she has filed I number 6 seeking interim maintenance at interim maintenance in on date
It is 21st
March
November.
23rd.
March
3rd March 2020.
3rd March 2023, wherein she has sought for a maintenance of an amount of rupees 2 lakh per month for herself and her minor son, aged 10 years, and 50,000 towards education expenses. Next, having heard the party in person and the counsel of the respondent, peruse the entire material on record. It is a case of the wife that she was working till what date?
30th November 2021. 30th November 2021.
She was working till 30th November till 2021, and the MC is filed when?
21st November 2021.
21st November 2021. After she has to stop her job because of COVID or because of the responsibility?
COVID, Lordship, it was COVID, because if you see also the show
Because of the COVID, she has to stop the job and she has to take care of the boy. It is stated that the court below had failed to consider the said fact. In considering the income of the husband, this was she was not granted maintenance. This court has perused the order of the court below. This particular aspect with regard to the maintenance to the wife, from her statement, it appears that she has quit the job in October. Only looking at the bank statement, the court ought to have taken the further bank statements also to consider the said fact, whether she is working or not. And this fact has to be, this aspect has to be considered by the court below. Considering the same, till as far as the wife's maintenance is concerned, both the wife and husband shall file their respective statements of assets and liabilities, and the wife has to file her the bank statements from November 2021 till now to show that she's not working. And basing on that, the court, and considering the income of the husband, the court shall pass appropriate orders fixing the maintenance of the wife. When it comes to the boy, according to the mother, the school for the whole year, whatever she was giving some breakup of miscellaneous expenses. The application is filed in the year 2023. For the boy, from 2023, what is that? March
3rd.
From 2020 for the year of 2023, including all the expenses, the 2 lakh which is already granted, which is already deposited by the husband in the account of the wife, would be suffice for the said year for the expenses. Then when it comes to the educational expenses and the miscellaneous for the year of 2024. Now for 2024 also, for towards everything paid towards the boy for miscellaneous expenses and all other things, 2 lakh rupees.
Okay.
For this year also, for the educational expenses.
Yes.
Then apart from that, until the order is passed by the court, order is passed with the court for whether the wife is earning or not. From the submission of the party in person, it appears that she is not working. The court, it is pending consultation before the court now in the light of the orders passed by this court. But however, to maintain the boy and herself, she requires the maintenance has to be paid. From when is the petition filed before this court?
November again, my lordship.
Boy and the wife, the husband shall pay an amount of rupees 50,000 per month, pending consideration of further orders passed by the court below from the date of this application till that is decided by the court below. The court shall decide the application on maintenance within 2 months from the date of receipt of the copy of the order,
Lordship, I have
which
one
is
more.
subject to the orders passed by the court below.
Yes, sir. Lordship, I have one more request.
Yes.
I would like to change the court below because I'm not being heard there.
That's not the way it is done.
You can check it, Lordship. I'm not.
That requires a different petition, different this thing. Just like that in this petition, court can't change it. This court has no power to do that.
Lordship, in this petition itself, I've requested also for my.
You can't request like that.
No. I have requested my Sridhan as well, which was supposed to be returned, which has also not been returned. And
How
that
it will
is-
be returned now?
They have accepted. They have it with them.
Because please understand there is a procedure for everything. If you know law, you will understand all that. Now, when you file it, they accept it. That's not the time that the Sridhana will be.
No, Lordship,
Once the MC is decided, it will be done. And just for that, when what you ask, if the judicial officer is not doing, that's not a reason for the court to transfer it.
No, I'm not asking for that. What I'm telling is, I should be given a fair chance to present myself.
Why don't you engage an advocate?
I have
From the
like
legal
that.
services, you
Three
engage somebody.
Even he is not being allowed to speak in the
Lordship,
court.
3 advocates have been
Court
changed.
cannot have any. What is the special reason for the court to do that? Please understand.
Lordship, I should be given at least a fair chance to present myself, and the malpractices which are obtained by the respondent has to be stopped. If I'm not being able to represent myself, how will I?